When you hear the term Roblox hacker, who comes to mind? Is it one of the old school legends or maybe a more recent figure? And do you think they're actually hackers or just playing the part? Today, we're diving into the biggest Roblox hackers of all time, from Jenna to John Doe to Tubers93. Let's kick things off with a hacker who once scared almost every Roblox player into avoiding the platform for an entire day, John Doe. The John Doe Roblox account was created by Roblox founders David Baszucki and Eric Castle as a test account and was the second account ever made on Roblox, right after the official Roblox account. This was public knowledge as seen in Creecraft's video, but many people never bothered to dig deeper into the account's origins because of its mysterious name and its status as the second account ever created. Many people assumed it was a hacker account, leading to all kinds of theories and rumors about who or what John Doe really was. Fast forward more than a decade after the account's creation, and John Doe suddenly became a big deal again. Rumors started swirling that John Doe was going to hack Roblox on March 18th, 2017. This all kicked off when YouTuber Tofu, who had around 80,000 subscribers at the time, uploaded a video discussing John Doe. That video has since been privated or deleted, but what we do know is that Tofu claimed John Doe would hack everyone playing Roblox on March 18th, 2017. This theory gained traction after Tofu's video, especially when CNN covered the story, mentioning that John Doe supposedly hacked someone every year on March 18th, based on what Tofu had said. Shout out to Tofu for spreading all that information. Over the next couple of months, the rumors only grew. Other YouTubers like Dinas, Russo, and Creecraft started talking about John Doe too, and soon everyone was saying things like, Creecraft, don't play Roblox on March 18th. John Doe and Jane Doe are coming back. They're going to hack all the YouTubers if they play on March 18th. Jane Doe, who was the third account created on Roblox, was mentioned as well, but she wasn't as famous or feared as John Doe, so she wasn't as closely associated with the hacking rumors. Then, March 18th finally came, and nothing happened. No one got hacked, but even though the supposed hack didn't occur, it was still a huge day for Roblox. Popular games like Roblox High School capitalized on the hype by putting John Doe in their game icons to attract more players. There were tons of John Doe games created, many of which had hundreds or even thousands of players at any given time. Videos and live streams flooded YouTube, with creators playing Roblox on March 18th to test if the John Doe hack was real or not. These streams and videos got hundreds of thousands of views as people wanted to stay updated on the situation. Creecraft even ate a sock live on stream because of John Doe. You didn't need any Robux to recreate the John or Jane Doe avatars, so players flooded the platform with these looks, further spreading the myth. Since John and Jane Doe weren't actually hacking games, some other hackers took the opportunity to mess with people, playing insanely loud music in John Doe-themed games. 3 days after the March 18th hack that never happened, Roblox finally addressed the John Doe rumors in a blog post. They clarified that John and Jane Doe were harmless test accounts created by the founders, David Baszucki and Eric Castle, and they had no connection to hacking. To dispel the rumors for good, Roblox rebranded both accounts, removing the hacker-esque avatars and unfriending everyone who wasn't supposed to be on their friend lists. Since then, John and Jane Doe have occasionally been brought up, but the hacking rumors around them have died down considerably, leaving them as just another part of Roblox history. Next up, let's talk about another notorious figure, 1x1x1x1. This Roblox account was created by Shedletsky, the first Roblox employee, whose avatar you've probably seen around the platform. The account was originally created on May 25th, 2010 as a test account, but the myths and rumors about 1x as a hacker actually date back even further. The first account associated with the name was created in 2007. Between 2006 and 2007, Shedletsky wrote backstories about Roblox on the platform's news pages, and one of these stories mentioned an evil entity called 1x. This was supposedly the first time 1x was mentioned in the Roblox community. Shortly after, the name appeared in the original description of an avatar item called the Natural Disaster Block, which was published on October 24th, 2007. It's unclear what exactly was said in the description, but we do know the item was priced at 1,111 ticks in old currency that Roblox used. This number was an obvious nod to the 1x name. A day after this item was uploaded, the first one X1X1X1 account was created on October 25th, 2007. This account is still on Roblox today, although its name has since been changed. There's a bit of confusion around when the current 1X1X1X1 account was created, but it seems to have been made in 2010. For several years, 1X1X1X1 remained a mysterious figure in the Roblox community. The platform was much smaller back then, and the biggest games only had a few hundred players at most, so it's hard to gauge just how popular the rumors about 1X1X1X1 were during this time. However, references to 1X1X1X1 calling him a hacker started appearing in forum posts and videos. People were convinced that the account was behind various exploits and hacks. About a year after the creation of the second X1X1X1 account on July 13th, 2011, a now retired Roblox admin named Ember Doombringer decided to set the record straight about 1X1X1X1 in a forum post. He explained the backstory of the character and why people believed he was a hacker. According to Ember Doombringer, the rumor that 1X1X1X1 was a hacker started when someone found an exploiter in the game Crossroads who made heads fall from the sky, saying things like he's coming back. And 1X1X1X1 is coming for you. Ember Doombringer found this hilarious while everyone else in the server was freaking out. He reported the hack to the Roblox developers, and that was supposed to be the end of it. However, other hackers found new ways to exploit games, and people continued to associate these exploits with 1X1X1X1X1, further cementing his reputation as a hacker. The 1X1X1X1 account has since been banned, but Roblox has jokingly acknowledged or mentioned him as a hacker multiple times over the years. In 2017, Roblox even made a toy figure based on the 1X character, though it didn't quite match his classic avatar. In 2020, for the Ready Player 2 event, they made an avatar shop item for him, which can apparently still be obtained. And in the 2021 Bloxy Awards, 1X1X1X1 was mentioned again, showing that his legacy as a hacker continues to this day. Next, let's move on to a real Roblox hacker with a massive following. The Cool Kid account was created on November 2nd, 2013, but the person behind it had another account dating back to October 2008. According to the Roblox wiki, there's no record of any exploit or hacking history before the Cool Kid account was created. Cool Kid is another very old hacker, and it's tough to pinpoint exactly when his exploits began. The earliest footage of Cool Kid hacking Roblox games comes from a video posted on July 8th, 2014. In this video, Cool Kid was shown hacking the game work at a pizza place by destroying the game and replacing everything with pictures of his avatar, encouraging players to join his group Team Cool Kid. He even created a special GUI graphical user interface called the Cool GUI, which allowed him to do everything from changing the game's music and skybox to killing every player, kicking them out of the game, and unanchoring all objects, effectively breaking the game. Team Cool Kid continued hacking various games through mid to late 2014. If you search Cool Kid Roblox hack on YouTube, you'll see that work at a pizza place was a favorite target for the group. Another popular game they targeted was Natural Disaster Survival. Over the next year and a half, Team Cool Kid remained active, with videos about them still being uploaded in 2015 and 2016, although less frequently than in 2014. Most likely in February 2016, Cool Kid and his old accounts, along with the Team Cool Kid group, were banned. This is likely when Cool Kid quit Roblox, but the Team Cool Kid group persisted, and members still exist today. Instead of one new owner taking over, the group split into multiple factions, all created in February 2016, suggesting this is when the original group was banned. Despite the Roblox wiki not providing an exact date, it's clear that Team Cool Kid has significantly diminished since 2016. The original Cool GUI they used to hack games has been patched by Roblox's improved security measures, effectively ending Team Cool Kid's growth for good. Jumping ahead 6 years, let's talk about the first big Roblox hacker of 2022, Jenna. Known as a girl Jennifer or simply Jenna, her account was created on July 12, 2018, but she didn't gain fame as a hacker until nearly 4 years later in late January and early February 2022. Jenna's account was created by Zarafix and BunnyTuff, and she was initially the main character in several YouTube Roblox stories. In these videos, Jenna was portrayed as an older or online dater who was creepy, mysterious, and stalker-like, just as she appeared in early 2022. However, in the original stories, Jenna was never depicted as a hacker. For the next 3.5 years, more Jenna-related content was created, including Older 2 and Older 3 with Older 4 on the way, as well as a music video and a remake of the first Older video. There was even an official Jenna TikTok account. These videos and the Jenna character garnered millions of views long before the Jenna hacking rumors began. For example, the Older 4 trailer had 250,000 views in just a week. So people were definitely aware of Jenna as a creepy online dater before she became infamous as a hacker. Then, in late January 2022, the Jenna hacker rumors exploded on TikTok. Videos claiming Jenna would hack every girl on Roblox on February 7th and 8th started appearing, with one video getting 200,000 likes in just 2 days. This sparked a wave of TikToks, YouTube videos, tweets, and Discord messages, all warning that Jenna would hack every girl on Roblox so she could have all the guys to herself. For a few days, the owners of the Jenna account, Zarafix and his girlfriend BunnyTuff, tried to stop the rumors, but they had already spread too far. Realizing they couldn't stop it, they decided to go along with it. They updated the Jenna game and profile with evidence of her hacking Roblox. If you died in the game or looked at Jenna's profile, you'd see the numbers 7 and 8, representing the dates Jenna was supposedly going to hack every girl on Roblox. For the next week and a half, Jenna became a massive phenomenon. Big YouTubers like Creecraft made videos about her, getting millions of views. Twitter went crazy, and even the Roblox RTC news account tweeted about Jenna. Some girls even changed their avatars to look like boys to avoid being hacked. And the Jenna account gained over 200,000 followers, with the Jenna profile game getting thousands of concurrent players and millions of visits, despite having almost nothing in it. Keep in mind that the last big hacker rumor like this was Jane Doe 5 years prior, and Roblox's player base had changed a lot since then. The 7th of February finally arrived, and just like with Jane Doe, nothing happened. Still, it was a big day for Roblox. Tons of Jenna games appeared, some getting hundreds of players despite being poorly made, with one exception, an official Jenna story game made by Zarafix himself, which surprisingly got thousands of players. Tons of videos and live streams about Jenna came out, racking up millions of views. Despite the fact that you could easily recreate the Jenna avatar for free, there were still tons of people wearing it in games. And since Jenna wasn't actually hacking games, another hacker decided to take advantage of the situation and hack the Jenna game, which led to even more chaos. There was one big difference between the Jane Doe and Jenna hacking situations, though with Jenna, one person actually got hacked, Jenna herself. Zarafix clicked on a phishing link and his account was compromised. It's kind of ironic since Jenna was supposed to be the one doing the hacking. On Creecraft's live stream about Jenna, he decided to visit Meep City, which is important for the next hacker we're going to talk about, so keep that in mind. Since February 2022, Older 4 has been released, running 40 minutes long with the part 2 on the way. Another Jenna music video has come out, getting 2.5 million views. A real-life Jenna plushie went up for sale, although it didn't get enough orders, and the Jenna profile game has been updated with arrows pointing to various pieces of lore. There's also a store at the start to advertise the Jenna profile UGC avatar item. So, who was the hacker I mentioned before that hacked the Jenna game? That would be Tubers93. The Tubers93 account was created by a group of people on September 22nd, 2018, but the Tubers93 timeline stretches all the way back to April 2011. On April 20th, 2011, a YouTube video was created by someone claiming to be the second account of a person named Tubers93, but not the same Tubers93 we're talking about today. After this video, the creator made another video titled "Who Disliked My Video," where they again stated they were not the same Tubers93, but instead someone had disliked their video, which they found amusing. This led to the name Tubers93 being adopted as a Roblox username. This can be confirmed by looking at other accounts associated with Tubers93, which use the same text and background as the original videos. Before creating the main Tubers93 Roblox account, They hacked a game called Little Angels Daycare sometime in November 2017. The game was supposedly a standard daycare role-playing game, but let's just say Tubers93 made it a bit more interesting. Fast forward to September 2019, Tubers93 hacked another popular game, Arsenal, by accidentally making an 80 Robux game pass called Admin appear for everyone in the game. Of course, it didn't actually give you any admin powers. The game pass was purchased over 1,000 times, resulting in more than 80,000 Robux lost. And as far as we know, no one got a refund. However, the account that Tubers93 used, as well as the group that was holding the funds, were banned, so justice was served in some form. A few months later, in October 2019, Tubers93 targeted Meep City by teleporting players to a game called Meep City 2. What happened in that game wasn't exactly family-friendly, so I won't go into detail, but it reached over 8,000 players at one point, likely even more. Surprisingly, despite this clear violation of the rules, the Tubers93 account wasn't banned. After a quiet few months, on February 29, 2020, Tubers93 struck again with Meep City 3 hacking 4 different games simultaneously, making this Meep City hack even bigger. A video about this hack has since amassed over 3 million views. The game included several inappropriate elements, so I won't go into specifics, but the most tame thing I can mention was that the creator of Meep City, Alex Neutron, was depicted hanging upside down and players could hit him with a bat. They even implemented a feature that would make you rejoin the game if you tried to leave. Of course, there were ways around this, like turning off your Wi-Fi or pressing Alt F4 if you were on a computer, but for the average Meep City player, who was probably around 10 years old, this was terrifying. After this massive event, the Tubers93 account was finally banned, and Meep City had to be shut down until Alex Neutron could fix what had happened. In April 2020, just a month after the Meep City hack, Tubers93 decided to change things up. Instead of hacking games, they created an obby obstacle course game where players could earn a random amount of Robux upon completion. A total of 150,000 Robux was given out through this game. After this, they helped create one of Flamingo's Albert's biggest videos titled "This Roblox Game Actually Added Voice Chat," which has nearly 29 million views. This was, of course, before Roblox officially added voice chat. In the game, players could use voice chat, but it was very delayed because the recordings weren't made on Roblox servers. Also, since it wasn't hosted on Roblox servers, there was no filter, so people could say pretty much anything. Because of the inappropriate content, the game and the account it was made on were banned. Despite these setbacks, Tubers93 continued to create 5 more free Robux games, including another obby, a cart ride game where Albert had admin commands, and a riding a box game, which was apparently the easiest one unless Albert was in your game. They even created a game where you couldn't press a button for 5 minutes while sharing a server with 74 other people, and finally there was one more game where you just had to give a Game Pass Idaho worth 100 Robux. This was due to Roblox adding a 2-week waiting period before you could distribute Robux in groups. In April 2021, Tubers93 pulled off something wild. They managed to hack the Roblox account by uploading shirts to their profile. Most of these shirts were harmless and just for fun, but things got so out of hand that Roblox had to temporarily disable the ability to upload t-shirts, pants, and normal shirts. They even uploaded a shirt featuring Albert's face. After this, things went quiet for almost a year, with Tubers93 most likely going back to hacking smaller, less secure games until February 2022, when Jenna became big news. On February 7th, during the Jenna hacking day, Tubers93 made a big appearance by sending messages in the A Girl Jennifer account game. Players were also being teleported to a game called Meep City 4. Which was essentially the same version as in February 2020, but this time it wasn't the original Tubers93 group behind it. The next day, Creekcraft streamed the game Find the Logo, and during this stream, Tubers93 congratulated him for getting rid of Meep City. In the Jenna hacking stream, Creekcraft had shown how much online dating was happening in Meep City and made a video about it a week later. Because of this, just a few hours before Creekcraft's stream started, Meep City was put under review. Shortly after the message, Meep City became available again, but this time it was very different. The party feature where all the craziest stuff happened was gone. While Creekcraft was exploring the new Meep City, Tubers93 hacked him, making his coins go from 2 million to 50,000 to 93. And for some reason, they also changed his avatar to Spider-Man. After that, he was turned into Alex Neutron, the creator of Meep City, but that was basically it for the day. So, although Tubers93 made an appearance on the Jenna hacking day, this is when he actually became a big deal. In the next stream, further research about him was being made. Creekcraft friended a Tubers93 account, which made everything more confusing. Whenever he guessed the logo, he would get a message saying it was a fake account. To prove they were the real one, they hacked a popular game at the time, find the markers finally, Tubers93, and Creekcraft had a nice conversation and guessed the logo, and that was basically it for the day. Then, on February 20th, Creekcraft did his final big stream on Tubers93 because he had a plan. The HD admin creator for Everett got in contact with Creekcraft to explain how it works because that's what they were using to message him and guess the logo. Everett told Creekcraft to check the logs, which would show what account the message was sent on. It was a really good plan. The whole stream was a trap set up by Creekcraft with the help of the owner of the HD admin panel. Creekcraft pressed F9 to open the console, which showed the alert from Tubers93 with the message, "Are you ready for some fun?" It was actually broadcasted by the user Aim Fever, who was the owner of the game. However, this backfired because when Creekcraft got the message, it was from Aim Fever, the creator of the game guessed the logo. During the stream, Aim Fever told Creekcraft that this was the only time he had messaged him, so the messages in the previous streams were actually from the real Tubers93. All hope wasn't lost, though, because something big did happen. While Creekcraft was waiting for the Tubers93 message, the Tubers93 wiki mentioned a new Roblox game. Creekcraft messaged the account and got the actual Tubers93 Discord, where they then had a voice call. After ending that Discord call, Creekcraft was sent a link to a game made by someone who had been banned 10 years prior but was updated on the day Creekcraft streamed this. Creekcraft made one more stream where he reviewed a bunch of Tubers93 videos, including an interview Chisel did with them. He then made a final video showing how Tubers93 was sending messages to the game. With the mystery of Tubers93's identity solved, there wasn't much reason to continue. Since February 2022, Tubers93 has been relatively quiet, with most likely going back to hacking smaller, less secure games. However, in September 2023, they announced that they were shutting down and would no longer be affiliated with Roblox. While Tubers93 may not be as iconic as Jane Doe or have the same smile as 1x1x1x1, they left a significant mark on Roblox history. And with that, we bid farewell to another infamous Roblox hacker. Now let's move on to a hacker that is still shrouded in mystery, Nightwatcher. Nightwatcher is a very real Roblox hacker who first appeared in October 2022. The only information we have about him comes from Becca517H's TikTok video. In the video, she says that Nightwatcher comes out every Sunday at 7 p.m., and if you look at his eye necklace for too long, you're in big trouble. Unfortunately, her brother did just that and has been missing ever since. Judging by the comments on the TikTok video, it seems like this has happened to a lot of other people too. Nightwatcher even commented on the video, which adds a truly creepy layer to the story. Hopefully we'll figure out who is behind the Nightwatcher account someday. Finally, we have what some consider to be the biggest and most dangerous hacker in Roblox history, Guest 666. Guest 666 was created by Roblox back in September 2008, along with all the other Guest accounts. For newer players, Guest was an option that allowed you to play Roblox without having to create an account. You could log in as a guest, pick a game, and play without any account registration. However, unlike normal accounts, guests couldn't edit their avatars, chat with other players, or even see what other people were saying in the game. Nothing they did in the game would be saved either. There were 10,000 possible guest numbers you could be assigned, ranging from 0 to 9,999, but many believe that Guest 666 was evil and had special powers. Guest 666 was rumored to have admin commands in any game they joined, allowing them to do anything from flinging players across the map to banning everyone in the game. They even supposedly had admin commands in games that weren't supposed to have any. Well, any player could hack while using a guest account to avoid being punished on their main account. What made guest 666 unique was the rumor that he could talk and see what others were saying, unlike regular guests. Additionally, instead of the guest list displaying a friendly guest, when you hovered over the account, it would supposedly say an evil guest. Although these stories were just myths in 2017, Guest 666 became a big deal when Oblivious made 2 videos about him, which now have over 34 million views combined. However, the end of the guest accounts was near. Just 2 days after the second part of the Guest 666 story was released on October 2nd, 2017, the option to play as a guest was fully removed on PC, leaving only mobile players with the ability to play as guests. Although most Roblox users played on mobile, the number of guests decreased significantly, and a year later, on November 24th, 2018, all guest accounts were removed from the platform entirely. Despite this, Guest 666 and the other guest accounts are still talked about to this day, but with the removal of guests, the topic has become less prevalent, especially for newer players who might not even know what a guest is. I remember not really caring about guests when they were still around, but now, almost 5 years later, I kind of miss them. So there you have it, the biggest Roblox hackers of all time. These stories range from myths and legends to actual hacking events that shook the community. Whether real or fake, these hackers have left a lasting impact on Roblox and its players. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Roblox history, make sure to like and subscribe and keep your eyes peeled for any new hackers that might emerge. You never know who could be next. Thank you.